Danny, does it feel like we're coming to the end of what has been a very, very hectic schedule, or will it just be a case of looking at tomorrow's game in isolation?
I think for us, we love playing football. So we had a really busy Christmas period, I think 5 in 15 days. We're now in a run of games. I think we play 6 in 18 days. But yeah, it's always a pleasure for us. So we enjoy it. We only moan when we're Saturday to Saturday, and we've got that 5 or 6 days to wait for the game to come round. So now the games are coming thick and fast, but the boys get into a routine and a rhythm. The human body is an amazing machine, and yeah, as long as you give it routine and consistency, then it normally reacts in a pretty positive way. And for us, yeah, Tuesday is the next game. It's the next opportunity. It's the next challenge against obviously a very, very good Port Vale team.
And will the challenge be there where we want to be, and we want to test ourselves against that?
Yeah, I think you look at Port Vale, and they came down from League One with a lot of good players, probably a lot of League One quality. They recruited really aggressively in the summer window. I think I heard Darren Moore in one of his interviews recently saying they had 35 professionals, and yeah, for Enda and John and myself and Nicky and Yilmaz, it takes a long time to do your opposition analysis when the opponent has so many players and so many high quality players. And you know, of course, they took Connor Hall from us. He was our captain last year, and paid significant amount of money for him. And they're a club that is able to use transfer fees to bring players in, so that always puts them at the front of queues when you're trying to sign players for League Two. So yeah, we understand them and where they're at, and we understand the challenge ahead. I think Darren Moore's a very experienced manager. He can mix his style up. He can, he's got technical players that can help him dominate the ball, but he can also play a bit quicker into Jaden Stockley, who is a real handful at the top end of the pitch for them. So they have a nice mix in the way they play. And for us, we have to be at our very best. And we are in a good rhythm. We have a good level of confidence. Come off the back of a week where we've taken 7 points out of 9, and yeah, we're ready to try to compete against one of the top teams in our division at home on a Tuesday night under our floodlights with our home support right behind us. So yeah, we see it as a really exciting game.
Yeah, and 2 new players come in, Tyrese and Jack. When there's game Saturday, is it harder for them to get to know players in training situations? They're just going in it cold a little bit?
I don't think so. I think for us, football is such a unique industry. I said to all of the players at the beginning of January that the group would change. Some will move out and some will move in. For everybody to keep being themselves. I try to give them as much clarity as I can, as much honesty as I can, because I know that sometimes the uncertainty can create the anxiety, and I don't think anybody performs well when they feel like that. So always for us to try to keep the lines of communication really clear. I think when new players come in, we've got such a good group, we've got such a good group of people that it's really easy to fit in. And yeah, it's always nice to have new people in the building because they bring a fresh energy, a fresh enthusiasm. You get the opportunity to get to know them and to understand them. And yeah, naturally when new personalities come in, the dynamics change slightly. And of course, when players come out as well and move on, we live in an industry where you spend a lot of time together. It's quite unique. It's not just like the normal office. It's you spend so much time together and you get to know each other, and the relationships become very close as a consequence. So when players leave, we naturally miss them, and yeah, for us to help the players that are on the way out as well, because this is what I think good football clubs do, and this is certainly what good dressing rooms do, and this is definitely what good teammates do.
Are you a manager, head coach that enjoys the transfer window, or one that wants it shut as soon as possible?
Well, I think we have 6 games in 18 days, so it makes it pretty tough. It does make it pretty tough, and yeah, we're a little bit short-staffed at the moment as well. So yeah, it brings some challenges, but it's. I always think it's exciting. It's definitely exciting for the football supporter. I can remember being young, and at that time we didn't have Sky Sports, or we certainly didn't have social media, so we had teletext and probably the tabloid newspapers, and that's where you'd find out whether West Ham were going to sign anyone or not. But no, now it's slightly different, and it's definitely more difficult to keep the information within the training ground. So, but no, it's an exciting time. I love football and I love everything that comes with it.